Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another reading. I just want to say thanks again to everyone who has voted for me for the RBE Awards of Best Single 2024. If you haven't done that and you would like to support me, everything is in the description and in the comment section down below. I also made a community tab about it. You don't have to sign up, you don't have to pay for anything, you just need to click and then scroll down, see my name and click, and then you're done, okay? But massive shout out to everyone who's been really supportive. And also shout out to everyone who has watched the video Awkward Confidence AC on my other channel. It really means a lot. It may seem very small, very beginner-like, very rookie, but it really means the world to me. So you guys are amazing, well done. I just realized my roses are dying. It's only when I click this video, I'm like, wait, they look darker in the camera. But yeah, they are dying. So yeah, I thought I'd do a high vibrational sort of video today. Entitled what are the compliments you're getting behind your back, okay? And this is recently, because I know I've done a video like this before, but sometimes, you know, you can get a new compliment by the day, who knows, and for whatever reason sometimes people just don't tell, okay? I'm going to try my best to get to the point in these readings. I've pulled less cards for each pile because I want to rely more on my intuition, and also I just want to get straight to the point because I have a tendency to talk a lot. It's the Gemini in me, okay? So for pile one, we have the elk and the ash, which is strength. Pile two, we have the raccoon and the sycamore, which is curiosity. For pile three, we have the salamander and the black pepper, which is inspiration. For pile four, we have the bear and the cedar, which is leadership. For pile five, we have the frog and the lotus, which is metamorphosis. And for pile six, we have the goat and the willow, which is overcoming obstacles, okay? So go ahead and pick your piles, and I'm going to start. So 2 minutes, pile one. You guys chose the elk and the ash, which is strength, okay? It's giving Leo energy, but it doesn't have to be, okay? You don't have to be a Leo. We have 30, rebel. Some of you guys could be 30. Again, you don't have to be, but 3 is the number of support, networking. I'm hearing groupie for some weird reason, okay? Maybe you have a lot of people who want to be your groupie, okay? I'm also getting, you guys are like a girl's girl if you are a female. If you're not, then you're a boy's boy, because I'm hearing, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Yeah, like, I feel like you're the type of person that values your friendships, like your close friendships. You're a good friend, basically. Okay, we have earth sign energy with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and more earth with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I only pulled tarot and 2 oracle cards for today, because I do hope to do another reading later on today. Okay, so what are the compliments people give behind your back? A lot of people are saying that you are a people's people. You are a girl's girl, a guy's guy. You're a great friend, okay? You're very reliable. You're very stable. Regardless of what sign you are the type of person that people can depend on. And you don't abandon your friendships, especially if you're that type of person when you get into a relationship. You are the type to remember your friends. You don't just drop off of the face of the earth, and people really do admire that because it shows that you have a level of independence. You don't make your partner your be all and end all, okay? People also saying that you're a very strong person. We literally have strength here, okay? With whatever, because I'm hearing every step I take, every move I make. Yeah, a lot of people miss you, okay? People really, really like hold on to you, because that was the next line. I'll be missing you. Like, you don't forget about people. No matter how busy you are, you always remember to keep in touch whenever you can, of course. You don't just ghost people, for example. You let people know what's going on. But I'm also getting you a very strong person. Like, you have a lot of patience to withstand a lot of responsibilities despite what people place on you. And sometimes it can feel a bit burdensome, but you handle it with grace. I'm also getting, whenever you go through a lot of hurdles, like, because I'm hearing you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Yeah, people actually admire your strength. Okay, so we have rebel. People like the fact that you're very one of a kind. Okay, you stand out. And that's probably why making friends for you may be easy. Because it's not to say that, oh, you have a bunch of friends, but you have a lot of people who want to be your friend. Making friends is something that comes easy for you because you are very genuine, you are very sincere. And who doesn't want to have a genuine and real person by their side? I'm also getting it's because you're very unique. So you're the type of person that you can fit into any community, no matter how different it is, whether it's a different race, different religion, different upbringing, whatever it is, you fit in with everybody in the sense that you don't judge people and you're very welcoming towards other people. And people are also welcoming towards you because you stand out. You're not afraid to tap into different cultures, different music tastes, different genres, different backgrounds, different anything, different ages even. Like you're just kind of like, you remain your authentic self in every single space. And people really like that. For some of you, it's your style, because I'm being drawn to look at the pink hair and the leather jacket and the boots. And like, you're very unconventional. Some of you guys could be a little bit of Aquarius. Well, the Queen of Swords, I don't say Queen of Swords. Here I am thinking about my own song. The Queen of Pentacles, you guys are very stable. It doesn't have to mean you're definitely financially stable. Some of you could very well maybe. But for those of you who aren't, this is not talking about your finances per se. It's talking about how stable you come across. You may come across in a way that you have money, even if you don't have much of it, but you are also someone who's very grounded, okay? You can protect and take care of yourself and your loved ones. Like, you don't actually need anyone. People can actually like back you up and say that you've never asked for a penny from anyone. And that doesn't mean you haven't financially struggled. It just means you know how to budget your finances and you know how to like accumulate money if you want it, okay? You're very responsible and you're very independent, okay? Especially with the 7 of Pentacles. People see you as someone who's worth the investment. You're very patient. You're very dedicated. Like when you put your heart and soul and mind into something, you go at it with a lot of dedication, and people really believe in you, whatever you've got going on. You're very patient and you're worth the investment. People know you to make the great investments. Everything that you touch turns to gold. And anytime you decide to invest in something, it's always worth the investment. So that's what people are seeing you as. People just see you as very, very strong, stable, loyal friend, good person overall, well-rounded. You march to the beat of your own drum. It's like you kind of stay out of the BS and the drama, but at the same time, like you're still present. You're not like completely isolated from everyone, okay? But yeah, you're very unique and very authentic, and people really like the things that you do. You may have a few people that are inspired by you and want to kind of emulate certain traits that you have, but you know, I don't know, something came to my mind and then it left. Something about duplicate. They can duplicate you, but they can, like, what's it called? They can't replace you. I can't remember who sings that. They can't duplicate you. Something like that came to my mind. I don't know who sings that. Who sings that? Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go all day just trying to figure out what that is coming to. Yeah, so people see you as very strong, one of a kind. You guys could be a leader if you wanted to. But yeah, very, very smart, okay, and financially sound, or just very stable in general, okay? But that's all I have. I'm gonna move on to the next pile. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe because it really helps the channel. Okay, so pile 2 is 8 minutes and 11 seconds. You guys chose the raccoon and the sycamore, which is curiosity. We have 24, which is create. Some of you guys could be 24 or 42, but 2 is a number of alignment and partnerships, and 4 is a number of stability, protection, whatnot, you know. We have fire sign energy with the 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have the 4 card, which is Aries, okay? So I only pulled 4 cards today because I want to get to the point. Okay, the compliments that you're getting behind your back is that you have a thirst for knowledge. And I say this because we have curiosity. Yeah, my kids are definitely playing with me. I feel like ending the reading. I hate when they do this. They do this every single time I decide to do a reading. It's like, how dare you do a reading? But yeah, so people feel like you're very smart because you have a thirst for knowledge with the curiosity, okay? Anything that is new, you could be the type of people that you like to know new languages. You're not afraid to start a new project, learn new skills. You're always looking for self-development. You're always looking to better yourself. You're a very curious person, okay? And people actually feel really loved by you because you actually take the time to get to know people. And when you're asking people how they are, you genuinely care. Like, you come across as genuine, like you actually care about people's day. You're not just trying to be nosy or just search for tea. Like, you genuinely seem invested in people, okay? We have create. So the fact that this is here, people see you as very creative, very innovative. People feel like you're on the right path because of the two being alignment. And people just automatically assume that whether you're single or not, if you were to be in a relationship, it would be one of equal give and take, and it would be solid. It would be for the long term. Okay. 4 is the stability part. So I do feel like people feel like you're very good at creating different forms of streams of income. Okay. So you could be doing this, you could be working a normal job, and then you do something online, and then you do this and you do that. Like you're a good hustler, but it comes across in a way where it's creative. It doesn't feel desperate. It doesn't feel out of necessity. It's coming more of like, you love doing so many things, so you're very creative naturally, and you can derive income from doing those things. Okay, some of you may not get income by doing those things, and that's fine, but you're a very creative person. Like, you could make money doing so many things because you have so many skills and so many talents. Especially with the curiosity, you have a thirst for knowledge, thirst to try new things, even new foods, new restaurants, new anything. And people really like this quality about you because it shows that you're very mutable, you're very flexible. People don't see you as picky. Like, if you want to, like, if your friend invites you out to a restaurant, you're not really fussed on where. It's like, okay, cool, I'll go. I'll try anything, and that's what people find very cool about you. We also have the 8 of Wands. So people feel like you have a lot of energy because this is like fast, rapid movement. This could even be with texts. I'm hearing, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Yeah, like, you may be the type of person where, like, you may miss people's calls, but whenever you have to meet up with them, you're always on time, you're always present, okay? But very big ball of energy here. For some of you, some people say that you're a great flirt. Like, if you want to flirt with someone, you're really good at flirting. That's not for everyone in this group, but that will only apply if you do that. But you're very energetic, very... what's the word I'm looking for? I say this all the time. Vital, yes, but that's not what the word I was looking for. You bring a lot of vitality. You have a lot of energy, like a lot of positive energy. Like, you're the life of the party. As soon as people step in and they know you're there, you bring life to the scene, okay? People also talk about how you're easygoing with the 4 card. You may live a life that doesn't have a specific schedule, maybe apart from things that need a schedule, like your job and when to start and when to clock out or whatever it may be, and when to brush your teeth, when to go to sleep. However, you march to the beat of your own drum. Like, you're very go with the flow kind of person. Like, if someone's like, hey, do you want to come to this party tomorrow? If you're available tomorrow, you're like, okay, cool, I'm down. Like, you're very much go with the flow. It's giving mutable signs, okay? Like Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces. You don't have to be those things, but it's just you embody that energy. With the 4 card, it's like nothing really phases you. Like, even they could be people who've tried to get a rise out of you, but they always fail because nothing really phases you. You're literally the 4 card. You're like, I don't know what to expect, but let's go ahead and do this. Oh, okay, this didn't work out. Okay, cool. It's whatever. We'll find a new way to work this out. Like, you're very like easygoing, and people wish they were like that because no one can really like get under your skin. Even if deep down you feel like people are getting under your skin, you're very good at masking it. People don't feel like anything phases you. You're in your I don't give an F phase. It's just like, screw this, I don't give an F. You know how people say like they don't give an F, but deep down they really do? You come across like you genuinely don't, and people believe it, okay? And people really like that because they kind of wish that they can embody that attitude a little bit more. You could have resting B face, or yeah. Like, some of you are just very chilled, very Taurus energy, just kind of like, I'm just here in it. Like, I feel like just no one can really get under your skin. So you may attract people that may sometimes try to test you and try to get under your skin because they just can't fathom you actually having emotions and reacting. Even though you are a human being and you can, I'm getting a lot of people find you very hard to irritate because you generally just don't give an F, okay? I love that for you. Very nonchalant, okay? But that's all I have. Let me know if that resonates with you. Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to thumbs up. And most importantly, subscribe because it helps the channel. Okay? 3. Okay, so 14 minutes and 11 seconds. Number 3, you guys chose the salamander and the black pepper. Inspiration. We have 56, rise and shine. Some of you guys could be 56 or 65. You don't have to be. But 5 is all about change, and 6 is all about balance and reciprocity. Add 5 and 6 together, you get 11, which is a master number. It's all about manifestation. But if you want to round that even more, then it's 2, which is alignment, okay? This is a part that a lot of people say that you are on the right path. you are destined for success. You are destined for fame, okay? Especially with the rise and shine, recognition, respect. You are adored by many, Power 3. I would not be surprised if you have a platform, if you're popular. A lot of people like you, okay? We have fire sign energy with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have earth sign energy with the 8 of Pentacles. So I didn't really pull out many cards for this whole reading, okay? So for Power 3, what are the compliments that you get behind your back? One of them definitely is you are an inspiration. Some of you could be influencers, okay? Some of you could be tarot readers like myself, but others of you could just be influencers or just well known or well liked or popular, whether it's online or just around your local neighborhood, okay? But a lot of people find you inspiring, innovative, and creative. You know, you guys are just very, very like, you're that bitch, okay? Regardless of gender, by the way, I call everyone that, whether you're a man or a woman, and I mean it in a compliment. Like, you're just that, okay? You're all that in a bag of chips. People really are inspired by you, regardless of what you do. Even if you don't do anything, it's just like people just inspired by you in general. Could be the way you are, could be your fashion, could be your personality, could be maybe you travel a lot and you take lots of trips here and there. Maybe it's the way you talk, the way you walk. Regardless, there's just some je ne sais quoi that you guys have, and a lot of people are just inspired by you. When you start doing something, people want to do it too. Even if they initially didn't like doing it, you know how to change the game. You make everything you do look fun. Like, you could literally, like, some of you could be a single person, right? You could even be divorced 7 times with 10 kids, and somehow you will find a way to make it look like the coolest thing ever. And you have people questioning deep down, like, wait, maybe I should divorce. Maybe I should have more kids. Like, even if it's a job you do, you may, I don't know, you could be a freaking, I don't know, plumber, for example, or a truck driver or something random. And someone could like see what you do for work, or you could post what you do for work, and people are like, that looks really cool. I might actually consider taking a course to get into that. Like, there's something you do that just makes everyone feel like very inspired, regardless of what it is, okay? Because you shine bright, rise and shine. You're it. You're the it girl or the it guy, okay? I think it's because you're not afraid to make certain changes in your life. You're just a very adaptive kind of personality, but everything is very balanced and aligned for you with the 6 there. Like, you put in the work and you get a lot back. Like, whatever you touch and invest into is always worth it, okay? But 5 and 6 makes 11, so that's a master number, which is all about wishing and manifestation. So whatever you wish for, it usually comes to fruition. Wherever you try to set a goal to do something, it always ends up working out for you. So people feel like you're a very great manifestor, but again, 11 can round to 2, which is alignment. So you're always on the aligned path. People always assume that if you are in a relationship, like, they just assume you're the best partner ever, okay? And if you are in one, people assume that your relationship is solid, like it will last a lifetime, because you're someone who you don't overgive or undergive. Like, if you give, you expect the same in return. If you're not getting that investment, you're like, okay, gotta align with someone else. You move with your intuition, and you're operating more so in your higher self than most people. So if something doesn't make sense to you, you're out. Even if other people don't get why you make certain decisions in your life, you know in your heart why you do what you do, and people respect it, okay? With this King of Wands, you are a leader, influencer, okay? You are a leader. Okay, with this King of Wands energy, you lead, you got the whole pack, okay? Whether you're a man or a woman, it's the energy. You're a woman, you're more in your masculine energy. You get shit done, okay? You are in control, and people are under your control, okay? Like, if you want to take action, you take action, okay? People really like that. They find it sexy. A lot of people find you irresistible, especially if you're a man watching this. A lot of people find you very irresistible, okay? I find you really, really hot, and you're probably thinking, okay, where are these damn people that find me hot? I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by you, Power 3, okay? But if you're a woman, this is the same case, but it's just more so coming more stronger from having a masculine presence. So even if you're a woman, no matter how girly you dress, you could have that masculine energy to you, and you may attract both genders, okay? But yeah, like, I think a lot of people find you very attractive and very irresistible, and people are always happy to help and support you. But you shine bright like a diamond, okay? Very much in your element. You get shit done. Whatever you want comes to life. You're that girl or that guy, okay? because you put the work in. It's not like you snap your fingers and things just happen the way you want them to happen. This is you putting the hard work and dedication. People see you as consistent. I'm hearing like, what bitch is working harder than me, by Cardi B's song. What song is that? Bodak Yellow or something? But you guys are so consistent. You work so hard and it always gets you where you need to be. And not even too hard, but you work smart, but you're very consistent with your goals. Like, even if you're the most inconsistent person, you're very consistent when it comes to what you want in this world. I was about to say in this life, in this world, but it came out as in this wife. In this world and this life, you own it. You are very much in your power. People talk about this and they feel like you're in your element. Like, this is your world, okay? And you may not even be a Leo, but a lot of people are happy to help you, happy to support you. You just need to ask. Some of you could have a pride issue where you're like, oh, I don't want to ask for help. But believe me, people are happy to help you, okay? You have a lot of power and influence than you think, okay? That's hot, okay? These are the compliments people be giving you. They're like, oh my God, power 3 is really the ish, okay? But I'm going to end it there. Okay, I'm going to move on to power 4. Let me know how you feel about that. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, thumbs up, and most importantly, subscribe. Okay, power 4. 20 minutes and 55 seconds. You guys chose the bear and the cedar, which is leadership. We have number 1, get over yourself. Okay, 1 is all about new portals, new beginnings, independence. Okay, sometimes it's all about being alone as well. We have the hermit, alone as well. This is Virgo energy. And then we have fire sign energy with the 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I didn't really pull many cards for this whole reading. Okay, what are the compliments you guys get behind your back? That you are a leader, okay? We have leadership here, but also that you're giving very much lone wolf vibes, especially with the hermit here. Like, you're coming across it in a way that's like, you know what, I can get this done. I don't need anyone's help, but not in a way where it's coming off as like pride, like, oh, I just don't want anyone's help. It's more like, if you believe you can get something done in the best way, maybe even better than other people may help you with, you're going to do it on your own, okay? Everything you've built for yourself and are building for yourself have been built by yourself. You have not had any handouts or any sort of extra, leverage over knowing the right people. Like, you have worked yourself from the ground up, and people actually see that and they respect it. I'm getting in your energy, people want to be close to you. They want to be your friend, but you give off an energy where I work alone. And it's not like you're unfriendly, but people just kind of respect the fact that you want to do everything alone, but they kind of wish that you would make room for them because they don't want you to do things alone. I'm getting people actually want to be your friend, but you give off a vibe where like, am I even on power 4's level to even be their friend? I don't know why. You come across similar to power 3 in a way, but you come across a bit more intimidating. And I think it's because nothing is more powerful than a person that is always building themselves on their own, that has probably lost everything at some point and has built themselves back up every time. It's very, very intimidating to know that you are unfuckable with. Okay, excuse my language, I don't want to get demonetized. But you are that type of person where you're just like, I don't need anyone's help. And it's not like you're rejecting people's help. It's just people automatically assume that if they were to offer it, you would reject it. Okay. We do have get over yourself, okay, which is all about the ego. So it could be a pride thing, actually. I think I said before that it wasn't, but it could very well be a pride thing. However, other people just feel like, oh, I don't want to piss off power 4. There's just some energy that you command a lot of respect, and you have people not wanting to get on your wrong side for whatever reason. I think it's just an energy thing, because I don't think any of my subscribers are coming across in a way where you're unfriendly or you're a bully. I'm just getting the vibe of like people feeling intimidated by you and just assuming that because you're so strong on your own, maybe like they shouldn't really like offer anything or let you know something. But the truth is they can, because you seem very, very friendly and open to people. It's just you like to get things done by yourself. You work alone. Because maybe you work best alone. And that's the thing. We're all different as human beings. Sometimes we work better in groups. Sometimes we work better in pairs. Sometimes we work better alone. Okay. And you're one of those people that work better alone. And people see that and they respect it because you come off as like you could be a leader. Okay. We also have the hermit. I think people get a vibe that you've suffered at some point of your life or you've gone through things at some point of your life. but you haven't turned bitter, you haven't turned evil, you don't go around hurting people, you just kind of keep yourself to yourself and get things done. But it makes people respect you a lot, okay? People also see you as very wise beyond your years. So no matter how young or old or whatever you are, because what is young, what is old is a concept, right? No matter what your age is, you act a lot older than your age, but in a way where you have deep wisdom, not in a way where, oh my God, like you're boring, you're a buzzkill. Okay, go to the retirement home. Not that kind of way. Old as in you have all these special gems and information to help catapult yourself and others to a certain way of life and living. You have such insightful perspectives on life, and people see you as this wise shaman or this wise guru or this wise monk. Like you give off spiritual energy where people just feel like, yeah, Power 4 just knows so much, and I don't know, I want to ask Power 4 for this, I don't want to bother Power 4. Like you come off as very wise, very intelligent. Your intelligence exceeds the people who are your age. Like I don't mean this in a rude way, but this is just what it's coming across as. You're seen as more intelligent than most people your own age. You're even more intelligent than people who are older than you on a regular basis. Not the whole world, but of course, whoever you're in contact with, people see you as very intelligent for your age, to the point where when you do tell people your age, they're shocked. They genuinely thought you were older than them, and that's not based upon appearance, that's based on wisdom, okay? Yeah. People just wish that you would be a bit more like inviting towards them. And it's not to say that you're mean, but they kind of get this like intimidation vibe from you because you're too smart. It's kind of like if you see a nun, for example, you just assume she's religious, she's godly. You're not going to go and make a fool out of yourself in front of that nun. You're not going to go out of your way and be like, hey, do you want to come to this nightclub? We're doing drugs. Like you're going to be like, okay, this is someone who is devoted to God in some shape or form in a different way. So I'm going to approach this nun respectfully. And that's how people see you. They're going to approach you respectfully. Okay. Yeah. I heard don't get it twisted. So I feel like you're the type of person that you may have a resting bee face. So you come across as so calm, cool, collected. You're fine. You're not being mean to anyone. But for some reason, your energy just screams, you are only allowed here if you respect me. Okay? You could have had a past life in being a royal, because no matter where you go, people just want to respect you. And I'm getting it wasn't always the case. You may have gone through periods of times where people treated you badly. You could have gone through bullying. You could have been made to feel so small at some point of your life. And because you got yourself back up, you're not allowing yourself to go back in that place. You're like, I'm never ever allowing someone to sit on me or to put me down, walk all over me. No, I'm going to walk my own path alone, and that's what I'm going to do. And you give off that energy and people respect you, but it makes people want to be on your level. You may trigger people that are a little bit insecure. You may make people feel a bit stupid, but that's not on purpose. It's not anything you're saying or doing. It's just your energy just screams wise, intelligent, respect me, But yeah, you give off leadership qualities, so you're like a leader. So you give off like a king or a queen vibe anyway. So people usually approach a king and a queen vibe with a lot of respect. They're not going to be like kicking it and being overly casual with a royal, are they? So that's the kind of energy you get. And people see this as a compliment, because this is the compliments behind your back, because they low-key wish that they were as intelligent as you. They low-key wish that they were as poised as you. They low-key wish that they was as independent and strong as you. This reminds me a bit of Power 1. Maybe there's some messages in there for Power 1. We do have the number 1 here. And people kind of wish that they were on your level, because there's something about your energy that kind of makes people remember that maybe they're not where they want to be in life, or they're not as smart as they thought they was, or they're not as wise and mature as they thought they was. You've dealt with a lot and you've always picked yourself back up. You may isolate yourself from time to time, which makes you more valuable, because people see this as, oh wow, like it's so hard to get a time with Power 4, so I'm going to be able to whenever I am with Power 4, I'm going to make the most of that time. People really treasure your energy. I feel like the people close to you know that you're a good person. They know that you're loving. You may have gone through some things, but you're very selective with your time, and it makes people respect you. So these are the kind of compliments you get behind your back. You're very wise, okay? I'm going to leave it there, move on to the next part. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. Okay, here we go. 2909, Power 5. You guys chose the Frog and the Lotus Metamorphosis. We have 58. Give yourself the best. 5 is all about change. 8 is all about abundance. 5 and 8 together make 13, I think, right? Yeah, but that rounds to 4, which is stability. Okay, so 5 is all about change and 8 is abundance. So when it comes to your stability, people are talking about the changes you're making to it, but they're positive changes. People feel like you're also upping your standards. So it's not just stability in finances, but you're upping your standards for people, like who you want around you, what kind of money you're making, what kind of job you want, what kind of partner you'd like to be with. Okay, you're making big changes with the metamorphosis. We have air sign energy with the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and water sign energy with the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, again, this reminds me of one of the piles I mentioned this in. Some of you may be a flirt, unintentionally or intentionally. People are talking about how you're very smooth. People are talking about how you're really good with your words. Okay, especially with this Knight of Cups energy. People feel, if you're a man, like you really know how to show a woman a good time or another man a good time. And if you're a woman, then you really know to show a man a good time or another woman with a good time, okay? But with this Queen of Cups energy, Knight of Cups energy, you're very creative, you're very romantic, you're very beautiful inside and out. People, like some of you are giving Pisces energy because that's what I think of when I see the Knight of Cups. People are saying how romantic you can be and how sweet and smooth you could be with your words. People are also talking about how creative you are and they really love that. Ooh, I heard uppity. So people feel like you have like a certain standard for yourself and others, so you don't navigate away from that standard. Some people may take that as you being uppity, by the way, but because this is entitled what the compliments behind your back, I don't think people see that as necessarily a bad thing. If anything, it just means, wow, that's a person that knows their worth. Okay, but the Knight of Swords energy, people like the fact that you have a feisty side. Oh, I'm hearing sweet and sour. You guys could be very sweet, very melodic in the things you do, the words you say. If you create music, you're a great musician. However, if someone crosses you, you're very confrontational, okay? With this Knight of Swords, people find you very confrontational and feisty and witty too. So if someone comes and insults you, you always know the right comeback to say back. Like you get it right up in people's faces. And it's like, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, you're very witty, feisty, but people like that though. Okay, it's weird. It's giving, like, you know how people say nice guys or nice girls finish last? Like, you're that type of person where you're sweet, but if someone crosses you, you're not afraid to give them that energy of like, don't F with me. But for some reason, it turns people on. Like, they don't see it as a bad thing. They're very turned on by the fact that you could switch it up like that. Okay. All right, yeah, give yourself the best. People like the fact that you love yourself. You love upon yourself. Even the color of the card is pink. Like, you love yourself, Power 5. Like, you don't allow anyone to take advantage of you, or you don't take BS from anyone. Like, you love yourself, and people see that. That's a compliment people are giving you. You have high standards for yourself because you know what you bring to the table, so you're expecting that same back, okay? We have metamorphosis. So yeah, people like the fact that you're always changing things in your life. You're always up to something new and you're always into self-development. And that's really attractive because it shows that you're not always in the same place. You're someone who elevates. You're someone who progresses in life. You don't just stay the same. And people admire that. So say, for example, you're on a diet or you're exercising, you can commit to something. And it makes people feel like, wow, like that's someone I can respect. They're very dedicated to themselves. People also talk about how beautiful you look. If you're a man, they like the fact that you do something different with your hair, with your facial features. If you're a woman, it's more to do with your dress sense and your makeup. But you look really good. Like, I feel like people find you really sexually attractive, but they know like your standards are high. And sometimes it's really good to have high standards because it protects you from low quality experiences. It protects you from people who are going to steal your energy or harm you. So you're like, if I don't trust you and you're not what I want, stay away from me, sort of thing. Like, you give off that energy, but people are not offended by that. They find it hot, especially people you've rejected. It makes them want to try harder for you. Yeah. And it's weird because you are someone who's peaceful, but then at the same time, it's like you're not afraid to be confrontational. You have two sides to you, and people love that. Yeah, people love that. Okay. That's all I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else, but people really like how abundant you are with this eight, with the eight here. Like people feel like if you want something to happen for you, you're gonna work hard and make it happen for you. So you're very abundant. You have a lot of support, a lot of connections. You're well respected. Okay. I'm gonna end it here. Don't forget to thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know what you think, and most importantly, subscribe. Helps the channel. Okay. Last pile, 3428. You guys chose the Goat and the Willow, overcoming obstacles. This gives me Capricorn vibes. Number 3, drop it. Okay, 3 is all about support and networking, popularity sometimes. And then we have the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. And then we have the air energy with the 4 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, I didn't pull out many cards for this reading, hence why it feels a bit short. Okay. What are the compliments you get? You get the fact that you're very innovative when it comes to problem solving. We have overcoming obstacles. So if you have a problem, you know how to fix it for yourself and others. So I would not be surprised if you're the mother or the father of the group. If someone has a problem, they're coming to you. They know you can solve it. They know you can fix it. And even with yourself, whenever you have a problem, you're like, I'm not going to stand here and just get upset about it. I'm going to fix the problem. And you're very good at finding solutions. I'm also getting people like the fact that if something is too much for you, you just drop it. Like, say for example, if you're dealing with someone that's all about drama, they just come with too much annoyance and baggage in a way where, not where they want to work on it, but in a way where they just want someone to be with them in their mess and just not progress and just suffer with someone. You're like, I'm dropping this. Anything that is too much of a headache for you, you're like, okay, I love me enough to drop this, because people can die from stress every day and it's not going to be me. Okay. I love that for you, pile 6. Yeah, you drop things, but this is also telling me you're also a forgiving person. So, the people close to you, if they do something, and I'm not getting like gravely, like in terms of betrayal, but like if they do something minor, for example, and, a petty person would hold on to it, you're just like, it's not that deep, is it? I still got money to make. I still got things to do. The world didn't end. I'm fine. I'm over it. Like, you drop things quickly. You make amends with people quickly, okay? Because you guys give off that Zen energy. You just want peace. We have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. Like, this is you having a reconciliation with yourself. You like peace. You like longevity and stability. And you feel like, okay, there's no point stressing over something if I have no power to change it. So I might as well just not stress. Like, you have this calm energy about yourself that's giving off monk, it's giving off zen, especially with this 4 of swords here. This is reflective. It reminds me of, which power is this reminding me of? A little bit of pile 4. So there might be some messages in there for you, but you're very reflective and very wise. Again, this is my introverted pile. You need time to rest and recharge. And one thing you're going to do is you're going to get your beauty sleep whenever you can. Okay. You're just thinking, I'm not playing no games. Okay. It's past my bedtime. I'm not going out right now. I'm going to be in my jammies. Okay. You're giving off this energy of wanting to just remain calm, cool, collected, reflective. If you have an argument with someone, you go home, you reflect on it. You're like, okay, I went wrong here. They went wrong here. Let's make amends. Let's solve the problem. And then you fix it and then there's no beef. Okay, you're not one of those people that you hold on to unnecessary baggage, because in the end, who does it hurt? It just hurts you. Okay, and you're like, I ain't trying to hurt myself. I'm trying to have a good life here. And it really works out for you that way. So I love that. I love that for you. Yeah. Like, people really like the fact that you're so easygoing, but not in a way where, oh, you can walk all over pile 6, but in a way where you're like, I don't like stress. I don't like beef. I like to get along really well. I would not be surprised if you guys are vegan or vegetarian for some of you. I don't know why, because I heard beef and just reminded me of food, and then, yeah. But you're just very like a pacifist. You're just like, listen, I'm not afraid to fight. I just don't want to fight. So is this stressing me out? Is this worth my time? Is this going to interrupt my beauty sleep? If so, yeah, let's just dead it and let's get along. It's not that deep. Okay, like, I would not be surprised if you guys have Taurus in your chart and Libra in your chart, but you just don't like problems, so you're just so quick to drop them. But people always feel like any problem that is there, whether it's your own life or somebody else's life, you always find a solution for it because you're very wise. Okay, reminding me of power 4, the wisdom, the intelligence. You're wise beyond your years. But most importantly, you just don't like being, like, you don't like your peace being disturbed. So I would not be surprised if some of you are single. You're just like, bruh, this is too much. I want love, but at the same time, if I see 1 ounce of toxic trait in someone, I'm dropping them because I value my peace. You're giving that energy, like you just like your peace. And people love that because low key, they wish they were like that. There's some people who will tolerate toxic connections with people, and I'm not judging because we've all been there. We've all been there, right? We've all had a toxic person before that we couldn't let go of, okay? We've all been there. I've been there. But you're not here for anyone with low vibration anymore. It's like you're done helping everyone, and you're just like, listen, let me know if you're ready to change in your life, or you're ready to make some changes and have some self-development. But until then, I'll be in my bed sleeping. Like you're very unpopular, like you're very unproblematic, and people like that. People like, you know what? I can get along with pal 6. So anyone that's coming with the drama and toxicity, they're beefing with themselves because you're like, listen, you may have done me wrong, and if you have, you can exit my life. I'm not trying to fight with you. But if it's not that deep, we can squash it and we can move on from this. Either way, just stop interrupting my peace. Like you're just that type of person where you shut things down by just being real, but without having to do all the yelling and stuff. Okay? But good problem solver and very, very like light. Okay? Especially if you're the type of person that can forgive someone, like you must feel very light. Like not much stresses you out. Okay? But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up and a comment down below and subscribe because it helps the channel. Let me know what you want to see next. I am going to do one about why you're single because someone did request that and I was meant to do that today, but I'm running out of time. So I'll do it tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.